Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Stellaris and the Utopia expansion. We are continuing our playthrough of the Aromatic Psittacan Assembly, and we are exploring the galaxy on our quest to eventually shed the weak flesh and embrace a cold, metallic existence for eternity. Alright, let's get right back into our explorations. And probably need to start saving up for a new colony. I think that might be a good idea pretty soon. But for now,
construction complete.
We've got that. Let's go ahead and send you home. So, let's see. Alien Specimen Procurement. The director of the Museum of Exobiology and Strigops has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. We will gather these specimens.
Situation log updated.
Nice. Some of them are pretty close to us already. Which world are you on? Okay, not on the habitable one. Alright, so let's see. We've got this tropical world, and we've got this tropical world. Which is going to be the better one? Well, that's what, 17, yeah, 17 and 18. So I suppose this one will be the better one. Nope, not that one. This one. So either I land on something and cover up a resource, or I go to, like, here. Well, we'll think about that a little bit more when we get our colony ship. Ooh. Ah, it's 2 2s. Oh well. So we're getting 2.29 Unity now. Alright, another anomaly. This asteroid recently suffered an impact with another body within the asteroid belt, which resulted in a slightly changed orbit and a massive crater on the surface. Let's go ahead and research that.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Alright, well we need, well we can upgrade that actually. Let's hold off on that. We want our colony ship. Asteroid collision. Upon closer examination, we have discovered that a smaller asteroid consisting almost entirely of precious metals recently collided with X-3452. This small but dense cache of metals was hidden just beneath the asteroid's surface, but now that it has been discovered, it should be accessible to mining. A lucky find. Alright, 1 month. There we go. Let's go ahead and build our colony ship. Now, as a side note, colony ship or colony development speed has been doubled. So it takes a lot longer to get a new colony going.
Special project complete.
Mass extinction barren. Life on the now barren planet was sadly doomed from the start. As if by some cruel stellar conspiracy, the dominant species on the planet barely had time to awaken to sapience and invent agriculture before, through unfortunate geological mechanisms, the Earth started turning sour. Samples from the lower soil strata and the fossilized remains of the creatures that once roamed the planet show that several vital minerals needed to rejuvenate the soil ended up, through their largely agricultural diet, in the endoskeletons of the native beings. Their bones were prone to fossilize rather than decay, and their very existence exhausted the fragile ecosystem they inhabited, leaving it permanently transformed in the wake of their passing. Okay, so you are done there. Let's go survey this Gaia world. And then I'll probably bring you back. And we'll start working on these research projects. There is this pretty good tropical world. Maybe we'll go down here. That might be better. I mean, it's certainly a lot bigger.
System survey complete.
That's pretty good energy credits in that system.
Anomaly found.
Okay, colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this moon once. Let's go ahead and research it. I love getting all these anomalies. It's so great. Warp impact. A massive crater on Hageroscant 4A appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship traveling at full warp rammed the moon for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The ISS Irascible Plumage has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site, reminiscent of a collapsed warp field. But as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Remarkable. Now, I also want to investigate these aliens. It's going to take a little while, but let's go ahead and do that.
Research complete.
And we have completed our research on gravitic sensors. So, survey speed plus 15%. New research. I think shields are going to be a bit better. And let's head to our ship designer. I'll wait on upgrading everything else, but I think our science ships would benefit from this pretty quickly. And I think when you're done surveying that, we'll send you home. So we haven't surveyed the... Yep, there we go. Surveyed the Gaia world. Oh, so there's now a new Gaia terrain icon, which, to be perfectly honest, doesn't look all that inviting to me, but hey, who am I, you know? Quite a bit of physics research here. It's not a terribly large world, though. Part of the problem. Oh, yep, you're done up there, so go ahead and upgrade.
System survey complete.
Alright, you are going to head back there, and then, oops. Go ahead and research that project, and then, we'll send you home for upgrades. Let's see, 338. Almost done with our colony ship. 3 days. Let's go ahead and upgrade to this.
Construction complete.
And we will build some more corvettes. Okay. So, colony ship. I cannot actually go there right now. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this one then. I think I will land over this society research. I mean, it's only 2, and it'll give us quick access to all this food. And this could just be a food world, which will help, you know, grow the empire overall. Mazartham Prime for now is fine. I may end up going back and renaming things as we go. But I kind of want to get these episodes recorded and posted for the first day that I'm allowed to. The spaceborne lifeforms, which the Psittacandrian head of society research has come to refer as Tianki, are docile creatures. Capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace, they roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients is yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can be safely ignored. Hunting them would be a net loss anyway. So we get frequency tuning, 10% frequency tuning tech progress. So we're going to be losing quite a bit of energy credits for a little bit.
Optimization in progress. Ships upgraded.
Okay, so let's see. It'll be finished 2211 0601. So a little bit over 2 years. Yep, it's going to take a while. All right. Well, let's go ahead and check out the anomalies within our home system. Let's go ahead and do that one. Is that the only one? I guess that's the only one. Go ahead and research that. And that. And then that one. And over here, yep, 0%. There we go. That's good enough for now. I do have enough that I can go build the mining station there, so... We'll get some more energy as long as we are losing it right now. We are going to get access to all of this minerals soon. All these minerals. Which, there's a good amount. Fender Bender. While the crater in question was most likely the result of a regular meteorite impact, the complex patterns in the resulting depression originated at a later time. Science Officer Track argues that the surface-level patterns are not the result of an impact, but a collision, one between asteroid 377D 728 and some unspecified orbital installation or ship of alien make. How odd. Circuits in the dust modifier added. Oh my lord. +9.
Special project complete. Construction complete.
Alright, the entities encountered in our fleet by our fleet some time ago are spaceborne forms of life, quickly nicknamed space amoeba. Following an analysis gross misreadings of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average Psittacandrian corvette. Further study is warranted. We may choose to either remotely monitor the creatures and its kin from Strigops, or attempt to swiftly bring down a specimen to study, and eventually commercially exploit its remains. I want to observe the space amoebas.
Situation log updated.
And I think I want to jump on that right away. It will be 11 months, but that's okay. I think it's going to be worthwhile. Now, you are going there. And I think rather than that... this is too good to pass up. Right now, for 60 minerals and 1 monthly energy, 9 engineering research. That is such a good modifier. And in our home system, too. Oh, it's fantastic.
Special project complete.
Orinthi secured. Small rodent-like creatures known as Orinthi are native to Kuma 1A, where their habitat extends across most of the moon's diverse climatic regions. They breed at an extremely rapid rate and seem to have a particular fondness for chewing on electrical cables. Procuring specimens was not a problem. In fact, after the initial creatures were collected, more of them made their way onto the ISS Irascible plumage by hitching rides on the science ship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested Orinthi specimens remains a mystery. Excellent, and we get 90 society research, which will be very good at getting us quickly towards our goal of observing space amoebas. Well, I guess it technically only doubles it. Alright, so the campaigning to elect a new chancellor is underway. I thought I renamed that. The result will be announced. But first, we can also choose a new tradition. Science division, scientist recruitment cost minus 33%. It's not bad. Gain research points equal to 1/3 of our monthly gain when surveying planets. Worth it. Alright, let's see. Who do we have available? We get a bunch of orbital research people, which is not bad. Oh, Champion of the People? I think I might be going for that one. You're busy leading society research. Is that... do I care? I don't think I care. It's just biology. I mean, biology is good, but... I think I'd rather get champion of the people. There's also monthly influence plus 10, constructor build cost, mining station build cost. There's another champion of the people. And minerals plus... Oh, minerals plus 10%. Lighthawk, seriously? Is that you? If that's you, I mean, I don't care about expertise in industry. Ah, yes. 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 Support. Yes, you will be my my new leader. Sorry, Sirenita. It's totally worthwhile. The birth of space piracy. I knew it was coming eventually. Certain irrational and criminal elements of our society have left Sturgops to seek and outlaws life in the far reaches of space. I should point out that when you play a hive mind, you do not get this event. In a display of surprising ingenuity, these brigands have heavily modified and weaponized a large number of civilian starships. Our civilian shipping lanes are now being raided by this improvised starfleet, which identifies itself only as the Blood Host. A prompt response is needed. These nonconformists will be dealt with. Alright, well, let's see where exactly they pop up before I... Okay, 185. I think we are okay with dealing with this. Oh! Right here. Alright, Lighthawk is our new leader.
Special project complete.
And we got energy credits plus 5% for cosmic ray catalysis. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, now that does mean that we need a new scientist. Haha, spark of genius? Oh yes. Oh yes. Thank you. Worked out so well. What happened to Sirenita, though? Sirenita just vanished into the ether. I guess it happens. Are you actually going back to do that?
Station under attack.
Yep. Alright. Alright, that is going to be annoying, these two really close together like that. Alright, I may end up losing that. Let's see how it goes. What are you actually using? Medium mass driver, small mass driver, and you do have shields. It may be the same stuff that we've got, but...
Special project complete.
Zolkor swarm secured. The Zolkor are swarming insect analogs, unusual both for their large size and the fact that they are lithivores, feeding off rocks and minerals on the ground. One of the shuttles belonging to the ISS Pertinacious plumage sustained serious damage when it inadvertently passed through a large swarm and several Zukors began to feed on its hull. Construction of the special containment facilities required to hold these creatures has already begun at the Museum of Exobiology on Sturgops. Why isn't it already done? Oh, so good. Oh, actually, no, one of them escaped. Well, you go ahead and repair. Going back down there. How about before you do any of the rest of that? Research those two. Then you can go do that one. Then you can bounce back there. And then head over there. I think they weakened this fleet a little bit, because that's usually it's usually more ships and stronger. I'm okay with that. I did not even have a leader, and I probably should have. In fact, let's go ahead and get one right now. Even though, you know, I missed out a little bit on experience. Let's see. Evasion +5, sublight speed and combat speed +20%. Rather than adaptable and resilient, yeah, we're going to go with that one. That is a little bit better.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Tassergoid secured. The Tassergoid is an extremely lethal predator that stalks the dense jungles of Upstoth 3 at night, paralyzing its prey with electric shocks before sucking their brains out with its tube-like mouth. Unfortunately, 3 of the crew members of the ISS Irascible Plumage were lost to these creatures before a specimen could be secured. The Museum of Exobiology and Strigops will rename one of its wings after these brave officers to honor their sacrifice. And we gain 103 Society Research.
Research complete.
And there we go. Geothermal fracking. Very nice. Let's get improved spaceport now. Alright. Let's go build those mining stations.
Debris analyzed.
Alright. 10% for deflectors, 10% for nanocomposite materials, 10% for afterburners, and some research points.
Debris analyzed.
Is that the same thing? Yeah, I think that was the same thing. Or more of the same, perhaps. Alright, they're probably somewhere down here, since that's where they came in from. But we'll have to look for them. Deflectors. There we go. We got some shields. I'm going to pass up on synchronized defenses, even though it's rare. It'll come back. Let's see. Lythuric gas, shield hit points plus 20%. Yeah, I think we'll go for that one. That, I think, is a little bit better. Alright, our colony is just about done. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Minchir 4A. Massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere, and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Fascinating.
Colony established. Special project complete.
Okay, we've got the Sneerin. Sneerins are large burrowing creatures that live beneath the dunes of the vast equatorial deserts on Akolom 3. When these predators sense movement in the sand above, they immediately raise dozens of tail spikes from their backs in hopes of impaling something edible. Finding a suitable specimen proved difficult at first, until hundreds of tracked remote-controlled drones were dispatched across the desert in random directions. This led to the discovery and procurement of an unusually large specimen that had grown more than 100 spikes on its back. And we gained 104 Society Research. And we've established our first colony. Alright, you are done down here. Let's go upgrade you.
Research complete.
Okay, let's see. Before we check out anything else, I think what we're going to want to do is you go ahead and work there, and let's build robots. That should be enough for now. Alright, Pytharian dust refining. We do not seem to have any of that yet. Okay, deep crust engineering. Border range plus 20%. Or frequency tuning. It is plus 100% shield damage, but I think we'll go for the deep crust engineering. There's a savanna world and an arid world there. Okay, so now we have Bleeding Edge, staying ahead of the curve and not allowing any of our fellow empires to be more than equivalent in tech level will please the Institute of Research Efficiency, affects faction happiness by 5%, and Science Without Borders. Signing research trade treaties with at least 3 other empires will please the Institute of Research Efficiency. I am not sure that I will be doing that one. To be honest, I don't know that I'll be doing that one. I don't know that I want to be Bleeding Edge and also feeding research to everyone else in the galaxy.
Construction complete.
Okay, so that's all done there. Let's go build that mining station up there. We're going to need to expand our borders a little bit more before we can get our big boost to influence for our off-world miner person.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, so now that you're done there, let's start out by working these. Ooh, 10%. Alright, let's not do that one yet. Yeah, I definitely want to go down and get that researched. Oop, 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 oop. I don't want to do the level 3s yet. 10% failure risk is too high. Go ahead and get that one, and... do both of those at the same time. Alright.
Special project complete.
Tarblack secured. After an extensive search of the seabed on Devasa 2 using a small fleet of mini-submarines, the crew of the ISS Pertinacious Plumage finally managed to corner the elusive target of their search, a live Tarblack. The shimmering creature, which defends itself by emitting faint psionic signals that produce a sense of dread in most organics, was brought aboard the science ship in a special water tank simulating its natural environment. The crew members on the ISS Pertinacious Plumage that came into direct contact with the Tarblack will require extensive therapy, but their mission has been a success. What's extensive therapy when you secure a Tarblack, right? Right? Let's go ahead and research that. And then we will head down here and research that and research that. Malleable Gulantha. Right, hold on just a second. Did I... Yeah, actually, wow. A whole episode has gone by, and it really felt pretty quick. But yes, we have our second planet now, our second colony, or first colony, I should say, our second planet, first colony, and we are getting underway on all of this research. Finally able to research some of these anomalies, which is a lot of fun. When we come back, we will continue to expand our borders and continue to explore, and eventually slip the bonds of the flesh and go fully inorganic. See you next time, everyone.